Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 33rd chew review. And as you just saw, it will be of Wild Duck. So this is a twist. Let's take a look at the packaging. So this is a product of the R.C. Owens Company of Gallatin, Tennessee. It is in one of their bags that you have seen in my previous reviews. However, this is a bit of a different twist. This isn't the normal twist. In fact, this may be something that a lot of you have never seen before. It is what I sort of call a foldover. All right. It is a twist, technically. It is denoted on the bag that it is a twist. It is shorter and sort of folded over on itself. This is a regular twist bag from the same company. As you can see, the Wild Duck is considerably shorter, and the product in the bag, if I drop it to the bottom of the bag, is even shorter still. All right. So this is natural leaf, unsweetened chewing tobacco. It is 100% domestic, which is basically unheard of in chewing tobacco in general. Okay, I can't think of any off the top of my head that are 100% domestic. All right, so you have the bag with a twist in it. On the back, you have the warning label on the back and the barcode. You have the fact that it is from R.C. Owen Company, Gallatin, Tennessee, and sale is only allowed in the United States. Underneath the back seam of the packaging, it is denoted that it is one twist, and there is a lot number. Now, the lot number is basically the made-on date. I don't know how far this stuff is good out, but the made-on date of this is 11/20/18. All right, so the 20th of November 18. Most chewing tobacco products would be well within date still. So I'm going to take it that this is okay. Underneath that, and all the way in small print there, it's going to be very difficult to see because of the front warning label showing through, is that it is 100% domestic tobacco. All right, so I am going to realize that I didn't bring the scissors over to the desk. I am going to cut the bottom of this package and pull it out. I am not feeling overly great, just to let you know. So if I sound weird or look weird, that is why. So okay, so the smell is a pretty pungent, earthy tobacco. All right. As I said, this product is not sweetened. It is a very natural. Now, unlike Dip, though, it's not going to register as any salt, nor do I expect to find any in the taste. Very earthy, very back to basics. Now, the product is supple. So basically, you have a twist, as in twist like that, not like twist like the braided, like the regular ones I've shown thus far. You have a rolled twist that comes down, wraps around, and is folded on itself, basically, up to where it is knotted at the top. And that is why I call these foldovers. That is not an official name. It is just what I call them. All right. I have never had this. I have never had any foldover. I had seen various, usually very old photographs of this type of twist. And that is the name foldover. That is the name that sort of formed in my head, because basically you have one section of twist, or rope as they would call it in England, and it is down and folded over itself, and then it's sort of tucked in, tied at the top. And what I'm guessing is, instead of clamping the end, they flatten, they roller or whatever the whole product, and that is why it is flattened out like that. Now I am going to use this to cut this up. So I'm actually going to pause it for that part. Okay? And then I will be back to show you what I am taking. Okay, and I am back. And 1968, my desk just took an absolute thrashing. I just want to let you know that, because you seem to enjoy the idea. So what I've taken off here is the bend, the where it folds over. Okay, and I will put that in my mouth in a second. That's what you're looking at inside. I'm not going to put light on it, because every time I move this light around, things just seem to get worse. So it is all fairly dark. There are lighter highlights in the middle, but it is all fairly dark tobacco in there. It is supple. When I was doing the bend with the whole bit, the deal with these is, this product to the touch is dry. Okay, this isn't a bag of Stokers. Okay, you're not going to get anything on your fingers. It's not tacky. It's definitely not sticky. It's dry to the touch, but you do want it to be supple. Okay, and when I say supple, obviously with a dried leaf product, you could make any one of them bend. But what I mean is, when you do that bending, there's no like heavy crinkling sound. Stuff's not flaking off and breaking. Okay, yeah, it's dry to the touch, but you want the product to have a moisture content. Now you can check if you're in an area where this stuff is actually sold. You can check while it's in the bag. Now, I forgot to show it, but the bag in this case was holding air. That's the other thing. You want to squeeze one end of the bag. It's a little easier with the larger twists, but you can do it with this. You want to squeeze one end and make sure the bag's holding air. Okay? Then after that, if that's okay, you want to go on and you want to bend the product. As long as there's no like snapping, crackling sound and nothing's flaking off, then you're good. And bye. So I'm going to put this in. I'm going to have to hit the pause button again, because you really have to chew this stuff to get it going. Okay? And it would just take entirely too long to do on camera. So, back in a minute. That is thanks to the Pepsi-Cola company. Pepsi Max, before I started this review, trying to get the back of my throat to feel somewhat normal. Didn't really work, but you know, whatever. Okay, so this is about as old school as it comes, all right? This is definitely not for probably 99% of the people watching this. And the other 1%, it's probably still questionable. And I got Duncan on the move. Hold on just one more second. You're killing me, dude. Killing me. Wow, problems here this evening. Okay, as I was saying, This product is probably not for most of the people watching this. And for the few that it might be for, it may turn out not to be for you either. Okay, so this is real old school, real back to basics. This is about as back to basics as you can get, in my opinion. It is unsweetened. There has been minimal processing besides a fire and or air curing of tobacco leaves. The taste is bitter, okay? You run through a tobacco field ripping off leaves, go home and put them on your clothesline and dry them out and then put them in your mouth. That is this. So, really, I mean, even for me, now my everyday dip is a straight, and it's one of the sweeter ones. So, I mean, even for me, this is a little bit like, whoa, what? But it is different for me, and I can appreciate how it was made and that it is minimal processing and whatnot. So, that is a draw to me. I like traditional methods and whatnot, and thus it's something I can appreciate, okay? But keep in mind that it's bitter, okay? It is bitter. So when you get it in the mouth, you have to actively chew, like you're eating a steak. Just I wouldn't swallow it, but you get what I mean. It will soften up in the mouth. It packs pretty well. All right. It has a mouthfeel. It's not, I don't want to say it's stingy, but there is a zing to the stuff. But the nicotine is going to be low. It's going to be chew levels. Now, compared to the other twists I've done, it's significantly smaller. This did not come with a price tag on it, so I do not know. I may ask my guy. This review is, again, thanks to Buddy Hollandale, that is down in Kentucky, that sent me up this stuff. I am guessing, though, that some of the larger twists were a shade under $4. I am guessing this could be as low as $2. You probably get 2 or 3 cheeks this size out of it. My experience after the reviews were over of the other products like the King Bee and the White Mule is that the flavor of this, be it something that most of you will not like, lasts forever. The White Mule or the King Bee, I can't remember which one, but I lost track of time during the upload and watching some other stuff, and I ended up having a cheek of one of those two in for like 2 hours, and it seemed basically the same as when I put it in. It was still spitting darker. I was like, what the heck? So you have a traditional old school product with minimal processing, very bitter taste, okay? It is low nicotine. You have to have an appreciation of the methods used to make it and like the history behind those methods and whatnot. Otherwise, you're probably not going to see value in this, all right? The tobacco is for the most part darker. As I said, this particular one is 100% U.S. tobacco, probably from western Kentucky and Tennessee, I'm guessing. There is something that makes me believe that some of this, whether it be the casing leaf that's around the outside or the inside, is dark fired. There is a very slight smokiness in the background. Okay, so I can appreciate it, but unless, as I said, you can appreciate, older methods and traditional ways of doing things, you may not see the value in this. So this has been the review of Wild Duck Natural Leaf Chewing Tobacco. It is a fold-over twist from the R.C. Owen Company of Gallatin, Tennessee. 100% U.S. tobacco. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy. I have not been on YouTube yet, so I don't know if any subscribers have come in. If you have, I will call you out in the next video. I will be starting the general line tomorrow, unless my illness gets worse. And I'm only saying that because I have a family member in close proximity to me here that is worse. And if that happens, I know that my taste and smell will be off. So worst case scenario, I will return tomorrow night with a short video saying that I am unable to do a review. But hopefully I will be starting the general line tomorrow night. Do check out Berg's Dip Reviews, Winnington Outdoors, Dirty Pat Walsh, Wayside Lee 83, Real Talk Studios, No Bluff Buff, and SnoozeFreak.com, the channel here on YouTube. And we're heading towards the 17-minute mark. I will talk to you guys later. Hope everyone is well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.